They say when you're surrounded by infinity, make any wish and it will come true. So I'm going to find some infinity. I promise you, there will be a world where you're all safe. I'm going to name you Eshlock. He doesn't seem... Oh, bloody hell. What is that all over him? I have an antimatter pellet. I missed one. Oh, yeah, sorry. I missed him. But... you just creep me out with that. And now I just seal up the hole and get on with my unlife. Melting up a load of the nickel. More is coming in. And I need about 480 odd in order to get the seeds I need to do a full setup. And while I'm waiting for that... because that's probably at least 200. I have just put a bloody ton of that. Yeah, that's at least 200. So that is enough for what I need so I can go set up the line. Ah, I'm up to the backpack level. Is this where I got the backpack? Might be. Antimatter production seems to have slowed down. I think it's probably burned through all of the sulfur. Yeah, it has. Burned through like hundreds of sulfur that I mined with the digital miner. So that's not going to work. I'll have a look at the system. So the issue here is that I'm fairly sure these are not working as intended. So if they don't increase the drops from it, which they bloody well should, then the only other way to improve it would be to just do it fast. Then again, that was 2 and 2. 3 and 3? I mean, I haven't changed anything. Why would it suddenly work now? Is it because I'm looking at it? But yeah, the only other way to fix it would be to just have it do it more. So, what other augments are there? Oh yeah, there was the flux linkage amplifier. I was looking at that before, and that's why I set up the alloy system, because that needed electrum plates. Okay, I'll set that up. Set that up as a recipe, and I'll try making that. 20 of these. I've got the electrum now, because I think that's one of the things I have in large quantities. Yeah, I've got 4,000 electrum. So that is more than enough to make some improvements. And these, it says base power plus 100%. These ones scale factor times 4. Oh! Oh, I wonder if they scale the other ones as well. Maybe they have to be like the 4th in the 4, or maybe just having them in there does it. That could be interesting. If I can stick in, what, 3 of those, so it'll be up to 400 and then scaled 4 again. Can I put those in these, I wonder? I mean, I should be able to. Anyway, 3 of those for 3 of those. Whoa! Okay, that is much quicker. And without that? Yeah, I think it does. I think it scales 4 times whatever it is with the other stuff as well. Bloody hell. Okay. I found a new toy then. Get rid of those, put those in. Alright. What is the max that this holds? I think it's 200,000 for the ultimate bin. When I see it. There it is. 260. Okay, so that's still got a way to go before that's full. And hopefully that will increase the sulfur. Yeah, it seems like it's already increasing the sulfur. Actually, what I should do is put in 1 of those and 3 of those. I'm guessing I have the power for it. I'd be very surprised if this started. I mean, each one increases it by 1 × 1.1. So, 1 × 1.1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × 1 × I don't know if that's like cumulative or compound, but either way, to be honest, that is not a massive increase for the amount of work. I suppose it is using the power quicker as well. That's the power per process, and it's doing more processes, but that's still probably worth it. It's almost at the critical mass for ender pearls, at which point it'll start producing Enderium again. Is it night again? Like, the sun just rose, didn't it? Or did it just set? I don't know. It's so hard to keep track of the time of day these days. Seems like there are a lot of zombies around, more than usual. We haven't had a blood moon for a while, so that's not the cause. There are just loads of zombies. Seems like fluorite isn't emptying properly either. Why is it that the... Yeah, I don't know why the nether essence is the only one that seems to actually empty properly. The rest just sort of stockpile in here. And I'm going to have to come and empty them manually. No, the glowstone does as well. The glowstone empties. It's just those two. I don't know why. This is a weird system. I've just had a thought. I can put them in there. If like diamonds are going to be a problem because I need them for like the lattice matrix thing, as well as other things, I think, for infinity. If I put flux amplifiers in all of these, because diamond is one of the hardest, I can do the same with like netherite as well. To be honest, I can do the same with all of them, frankly, but I'm going to prioritize the important ones. Diamond, emerald, and netherite are the three hardest things to grow because they take so much essence per thing. And I wouldn't be able to ask for 192 flux amplifiers if I hadn't set up those alloy lines. Has it helped the sulfur? Whoa, yes it has. 256 in storage. Now I'm suddenly wondering if it's exporting it quick enough. It is. Brilliant, we have full fuel production. What's the slowest part? This bit? Seems like this chemical oxidizer. Did I put upgrades in this? I put 2 speed and 8 energy. If I put in another 2 speed, it's using 8 TFE per tick. How's the sulfur? I think it's slowly going down, so that's probably sufficient. I don't want to overcompensate. Currently at 10,000 diamonds. I'm going to have to do these manually, unfortunately, but when these are done, this should be... Ooh, I'm fairly sure this doesn't matter where they are positioned, but just in case, I will make sure they're all positioned in the same way. I don't want to create an accidental backlog. And now to see how quickly that diamond quantity goes up. Ooh, wow, already? Ooh, wow. There is a constant stream of diamonds. I don't... Words. This is incredible. Alright, well, I guess I'll keep an eye on the power, but it doesn't seem to be making any impact whatsoever. But I suppose the impact won't be there. It'll be in the many cubes that I have powering this thing. Just a quick check. Yeah, no discernible impact at all. That is incredible. And I guess I'll keep an eye on that, see how that does. Ah, that's done now. So I've got all of the nickel I'm going to get from it, but that's okay because I got enough. I'll just pulverize and cook up the remainder. And I can now turn this back on. Go ahead, produce Invar. I have got full 4,000 bins. of all of these. I could do the same for like brass and bronze, but I just don't use those anywhere near as much components I need in high quantities. Wow, in a very short space, it has produced 300 diamonds from that thing. This is one of the most powerful methods of resource production I've ever seen. I assume they knew about this back before. Again, I have to ask the question, how the hell did this city fall? What happened that caused a civilization able to produce diamonds by the second? Like, I have a small-scale production system. That is one row in one building. Imagine if they had warehouses full of these things. Like, whole factories, whole factory complexes making resources. I'm just one guy. One zombie in a ruined city, and I have practically limitless resources. What the hell happened to this civilization that there is just nothing left? It's got to be something far beyond anything I've seen or faced. Like, the Wither was threatening? I could sort of... Could a Wither have done that? Because, like, that's what a couple of Exploders does. But that is something on an entirely different level. That... I don't even know if a Wither is capable of that. That's a huge hole. Multiple Withers, perhaps? I don't know. It, like, severely damaged the building I was in, but it just seems too large for even a Wither. Like, I mean, this building is in quite a state. I just don't know how that could have happened. And how no one could have fought it. I mean, I'd be with their home. I think it almost killed me. I really don't know. It's so hard to tell. But what happened? Sir John Mandencrow the Jerk. Where is he? Over there. Alright. I could probably just climb the entire way on these vines. Okay, but there are several skeletons up the top who are now climbing down in their efforts to shoot me. Oh goody, there are more up here. Is the jerk a friend, or is the jerk not a friend? The jerk is a friend! Hello! Oh. Go away. You look a bit pale. Are you okay? You look paler than most zombies I've seen. Okay. Oh! Oh, he's fighting! He came to my rescue! Is he gonna win? Oh, there's a blaze up there. No, he's probably not going to win. Can you leave me be? I'm trying to help John Mandencrow. There, you're okay. Alright, well, it seems that my presence here is what triggered you to attack one of them, so I'm just gonna leave you be, friend. Okay. Oh, they are following me. A nickel line set up. Brilliant. Also, I noticed that my my glass is getting low again. I swear that was higher earlier. So I had better go check to make sure everything's functioning correctly. Lock and quantify. And now I attach it to the line. That one's not lined up either. I don't know what I did. This was perfectly lined up and now it's just all messed up. whatever, it works. Nickel is on aqua. And this is becoming a problem. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't functioning as it should. The rest are, but these aren't. If I can't set it to go to... Oh! Oh, it's now working, I think. Yes, it appears to now be binning... Okay. For some reason it has now started binning these two, but no longer binning that one. And interestingly, this is right after I changed the order. So it bins these ones now that they're at the top. But for some reason isn't binning those that are a bit lower down. So if I just move that back up to the top, does it now... It should now prioritize that because it's at the top of the filter. And it looks like it has stopped binning the others. This is so strange, the orders. But the thing is, they're a different order in this one. I don't know. I think what I'm going to do is like put that on. Oh, shoot. There. So what that should do... Okay, so that is a fix. So rather than sending everything to a cumulative bin, I send things to, like, individual bins. It will go into there if it can, because that's closer, but if not, it will run off into the bin. So this is just an... Alright, that seems to have fixed it. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, because that's a risk. How's the platinum, tin, nickel? That one, nickel. How am I doing on nickel? I'm doing very well on nickel now. Nickel now, blah, 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 bins. I've just got bins on the brain. Nickel sorted. So, which would be next? Quartz, iridium. I can't do the nether star just yet. For the gold essence, I can just grab out a few stacks when that's full. That's not going to be a problem at all. So I guess iridium? Or quartz? I use quartz more. Iridium, I don't even know if it has any use. So that one can probably wait a bit. So netherite or quartz? It should probably be netherite. I should get that going as quickly as possible. And then even if it's just cycling around, I can have it cycling around the super fast ones to generate as much as possible, because that one is going to be very slow. So netherite... Oh. You're from that other building, aren't you? I'm just going to ignore you. You can't get in. Haha! You can't get it. No, don't climb. Don't climb. Oh, hello. Alright, come on in. Oh, you're dead. Whatever. Yeah, netherite essence next. But before I do, I've remembered that the glass was lower than I expected, so I better go check that out to make sure everything is working correctly. Aha! It is not working correctly because when I moved everything over, apparently I forgot an output, so it has not actually been outputting the glass all this time. That is good to know. 19,000 sand, 13,000 flint, 0 gravel. Oh yeah, also I've got all of these on, I got that one on secondary, which is worthless. Instead, have a load of these flux improvements. That should speed things up. Oh, Polo, I have got a treat for you. Whee! Look, you're really tall, Polo. Oh, mind your head. You're really tall. I can't see much. What? You don't get to see outside here very often, do you? This is the rain. It's very wet and cold. Not that, you know, we can feel cold. I assume it's cold. Seems like it would be cold. I better not go out there. Can I go out here without hurting you? Yes. So this is my... That's my react tower over there. Well, that's the building that you came from. This is my computer. Down there's the street. There's a zombie, look, yeah. And over there... Yeah, there's a zombie. That used to be in my garden. Over there... Polo, it's very hard to tell what you're looking at. Over there is the SPS, which is something I invented. That's right, I invented it. Oh, so adorable. Alright, I better put you back. Gotta get back to work, Polo, but I'll come and see you in a bit, okay? Why are virtually none of these running? What did I do wrong? I forgot to set that to output. I broke the entire bloody system. I can just order up 2 stacks of flux linkage amplifiers because of the massive Electrum storage I have now. That is very, very handy. The nickel is all fixed again, and where was I? Taking out the 4 nickel and the 1 netherite seed, all I have still growing here is 1 obsidian and a nether quartz. And the nether quartz will also be removed before long. The nickel's backing up, but I'm sure I added that. Aqua, yeah. It's probably just not enough output, so I'm going to have to add a 3rd sorter. I've just realised a smarter way of doing this, rather than having them all exporting all of them. Like, do 4 at a time, so... blue, green, whatever that one is, and red. So nether, emerald, glowstone, and fluorite. And then the next one is osmium, platinum, silver, and nickel. There, that's got the nickel out of there. This is such a needlessly complex system. I don't know a smarter way of doing this. It's working for now, I guess. I'm just worried what's going to happen when the volume starts to increase. These are just like the minimum tier stuff. 987 antimatter, just to check. Yep. We are so close to the next pellet. Yeah, I'm going to have to wait for it to go over then. But it's not going to be long. A new side way round from nickel to netherite. And now that I have... Oh yeah, out of range. And now that I have got 16 netherite seeds, I used all the netherite I have. It goes in there, so I'll put half of them in this end, half of them in this end. Everything is maxed out. 3 flux linkage and resonant components. So I just need to add the pipes, and then this will be a working netherite farm. Off you go. This should be pretty damn quick, and it will automatically send the seeds down the line. If I nick this and also lock it, netherite goes to black like all things do, and now to go back to where I was and set up that as a crafting. And that is 8 to produce a single netherite essence. And it's this one, which is red. That should be able to stay on top of it, as that produces very slowly. I say that, but it has already produced a load of netherite. So at some point I need to swap that over to get more seeds, because I'm going to need that in large quantities. Although I'm not, am I? Because I don't need a netherite singularity, I just need netherite for the records. That's doable. Okay. There it is. It didn't automatically output for some reason. 2 antimatter pellets. Right. Break this.